Yo, what's going on, peeps? So, do me a favor, turn your mic up a little bit, all right? I need all undivided attention, all right? So, look, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and dive right into it, all right? This is gonna be short and sweet, but I asked you guys to do me a favor, okay? I asked that if something ruffles your feathers, if something upsets you, if something makes you feel some type of way, then do me a favor, all right? Share this out, and you know, um, I just want to talk about that. No one owes you shit, okay? And I know you're touched, right? But absolutely no one owes you shit. And you know, this stems from guys. Each and every day. Each and every day I wake up, I do my best to pump life into the universe, right? I do my best to pump, love and excitement, generosity, a bunch of things into the universe, right? Into my life, right? And to others. And it's funny that a lot of people go around as if the world owes them something, right? And maybe that's you, all right? And if so, if you can tough this out, hear me out, all right? Because the whole idea of this whole experiment of life is for us to be better, right? Not just for ourselves, but for those that are either around us or those that are coming up, okay? But the idea, guys, is that a lot of people walk around as if the world owes them something. People walk around as if the answer to everything initially should be yes, okay? You should seek out no's, okay? You should seek out failure. You should be going through life understanding that things don't always go according to plan, that things don't always work out perfectly. They always work out, but they may not work out perfectly. And this is something that you have to grow to understand. All right, this is not taught in school. This is, not just, the talk around your job. Right. A lot of times you don't even catch this on the radio. But if you're watching this video, if you haven't stumbled upon this video, keep listening, because so many people think that the world hates them. They really walk around as if everything that's going wrong in their life is because the world hates them. All right. And the world does not hate you, right? Neither does the world care about you. All right. Hear me out. The world doesn't hate you. Neither does the world even care. The world, it is literally what it is. Okay. That's it. It is what it is. Right. So understanding that, guys, that when the world doesn't hate you, nor does the world not care about you, it makes it so rewarding to be able to walk through this journey. And so many times, we get slapped with a dose of reality. We get slapped with a little bit of a pinch of failure. We get slapped with a little bit of ridicule, right? And we begin to backpedal. We begin to stop in our track. We begin to question, how powers like, what's going on, right? And that's okay to an extent. It's only okay up until this video, because I want to help to bring way more clarity into what's really going on, and then how to literally shift your mindset to where you can maneuver through this world with a bit of confidence, right? At the current time of this video or audio, depending on where you're listening to this at this current time, guys, right now, my Facebook ad account is shut down. Okay, so for those that don't know what your Facebook ad account is, it's basically where you can run advertising for your business or your product or services, and in front of certain people. At this very moment, my ads account is shut down. Now, my ads account been shut down now probably about 2.5 weeks, 2 to 2.5 weeks, right? However, if you go through my social media page, you will not see anywhere where I posted how hard life is on me. Nowhere did I post how frustrated I am with Facebook. Nor have I said anything about I hate Zuckerberg and these Facebook updates and these changes and things like that. Nowhere can you find that, right? Nowhere on any of my platforms, right? You know why? It's because, first of all, I owned up, right? If my Facebook ad account got shut down, then it was something that I was doing that wasn't in compliance, right, with their guidelines that got my ad account shut down. Now, yes, it's easy to blame Facebook, right? It's easy to blame Zuckerberg. It's easy to blame the team. It's easy to blame, a whole bunch of other things that's going on, right? However, the easiest thing for me to do was to blame myself, turn around and look at myself. Now, I've worked hard to get my Facebook ad account reactivated, okay? I think I attempted about 3 times or so. Each time I've been shut down. However, without going into details, I managed to get information on getting a new ads account set up and things like that. And I'm in the process of doing that right now. But yet it was a slap in the face, right? It was a bump in the road. It was something that I could have easily been like, well, I'm no longer marketing on Facebook. I'm no longer doing this. But I'm in a place in my life, guys, where I understand that if something goes a certain way, that I know that it's my fucking fault. And some of you guys are not really taking ownership of your life. You're not taking ownership of the things that's going on in your life, from your finances to your health, to your business, to your situation, your job, relationships, whatever going on. Some of you are not taking full responsibility for what's going on. And this is something that your mommy is not really going to tell you. This is something that your teachers are not going to tell you. Your professors is not going to tell you, right? Even if the pastor is bold enough to tell you the fucking truth, then you're going to shun that pastor. You're going to try to find another church to go to, right? You're going to go talk to other members and say, how dare pastor say that, right? Because so many people walk around as if we supposed to be, light, right? I got myself in a place where I do my best to condense confrontation. I do my best to really think about the things that I say. Now, you may be listening and say, well, you're a bit harsh right now. Well, he's cursing, right? Curse words are nothing. Like, everything is nothing, right? If you focus on the curse words, then yes, you're going to feel some type of way. But focusing on these curse words is no different than focusing on the word can't, right? Focusing on these cuss words is no different than focusing on the word that, I don't know. And so many other, words that keep you from getting yourself in action. But so many times we want to blame people, guys. This actual piece of audio, guys, or this actual video, if you're watching this, is only designed to get you out of your mental space, right? If for once you knew, and I dare you to try this, if for once you knew, guys, that everything that you're dealing with, everything that's before you, from the car you're driving, to the home that you're living in, to the person that you're dating, to the person that you're about to marry, to the person that you have married, to your weight, to your finances, to your credit score, if for once you can actually sit back and say you're only living and dealing with your thoughts, how fair do you feel life is? Do you feel that you're entitled to more? Because if you feel that you're entitled to more, if you feel that you should have a nicer home, a nicer car, a nicer, fatter bank account, more friends, more people that's influencing you, you feel that you should be happy, you feel like you should be making more money. If you feel that way, then it's an understanding that the only way that's not happening in your life is because you're not thinking bigger. You're using your emotions and thinking that just because you feel that way. Feelings change, guys, thousands and thousands of times per day, right? But the grand scheme of things is what you focus on grows. And so many times, like, it's easy to focus on the negativity, the distractions, who the president is, who just got promoted, who just got a new car, who just moved down the street in your neighborhood, right? It's so easy to focus on all these things, but then you wonder why your life is in shambles. You wonder why you cannot maneuver and progress through your life, right? It's more things you know about things that don't serve you and don't have any value to your life than the thing that you know you should be doing. Right now, it's so many people that may stumble upon this video, that may stumble upon this audio, that don't have 3 to 5 things that they would like to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years, right? And I know it's the hard truth, but however, who are you waiting on, right? Who are you waiting on to tell you, hey, what's so hard about writing 3 to 5 things that you want to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years? Guys, as I wrap this up, I want you guys to understand this. The easiest thing to do, literally, is to be kind, is to be modest, is to be meek and mind your fucking business. That's the easiest thing to do, right? Put your blinders on, put your head down, put one foot in front of the other. These are easy, actionable steps. But what's tough, guys, is changing who you currently are, right? And I want you guys to think about the little engine that could, right? And I know when you think about the little engine that could, most people have heard this childhood story about the little engine that could. And I'm not going to go into the little engine that could. I'm going to give you guys the grown-up version of the little engine that could, right? So now you're a big freight train, okay? But think about this, guys. You guys know that, let's just say a train is traveling at 50, 60 miles an hour, okay? And let's say someone pulls in front of that train, okay? Even though the conductor sees that car, that conductor cannot stop that train. Stop that train from hitting that car, right or wrong. Even though the conductor slams on the brakes, that train still is going to go at least a mile before it comes to a stop. All right? It's going to obliterate that vehicle, okay? But I want you to think of yourself as that train. All right? Right now, let's just say you are in a negative mind frame. Let's say you in a why don't I have this mind frame? Let's say you are that train. And let's say at the time of this video, you said, you know what? I got to get my shit together. You know what? Cobb is right. Right? Let's say that. Well, guess what? You just put on your brakes. Okay? Well, guess what? Just because you put on your brakes today, let's say in time, according to length, like it takes that train a mile or so to come to a stop. What if it takes you 3 months to come to a stop? What if by watching this video, listening to this audio, you come to a complete stop? I mean, you actually jam on the brakes and it takes you 3 more months to come to a stop. Well, guess what? Those cars are now people, right? Those cars are now people. It's just the fact that when you was on your negative route, when you had the negative mindset, as cars was coming onto your track, those cars was positive people, positive influence, things you know you should be doing, but you were just plowing through them. And you were just, keeping on. However, at the time of this video, you jam on the brakes. It's going to take you another 3 months to actually come to a complete stop. But once you come to a complete stop, that's when you get clear. That's when you start understanding, you know what, man, everything I've been doing hasn't been serving me. You know what? Everything that's going on in my life right now is the reason why it's going on in my life. So when you actually get to that 3-month mark, now you have a decision. You have a decision to put that thing in reverse, or you have a decision to say, you know what? Now I'm going to go forward. But guess what? You guys have more than likely heard a train start from a complete stop, right? When it's at a standstill, before that train goes, right? You hear this engine beginning to roar and build this power, right? And then once it goes, you hear this chain reaction, boom, 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 all the way down the track. Before that train gets going, that train is going to exert and use so much energy in the beginning before taking off. But as it gets going, it uses less energy. And that's going to be the same thing for you. When you make up your mind that you're going to go forward, when you're going to go straight through from this day forward, then yes, it's gonna pull you, it's gonna drain you. It's going to be people that's telling you all kind of things, right? You're going to be telling yourself all kind of things. But I promise you, if you're clear about where you're going, and even if you're not even clear about what you're going, where you're going, if you're clear about what you're going to do to start changing new habits, amazing things begin to happen. Amazing things begin to happen. But when you get your actual train in motion, when you get your steps going, you're gonna have these cars in your way. These cars now are negative cars. These cars now are people that don't believe in you. These are the people that's laughing at you and doubting you. Yes, these people are set out to stop you. But I promise, if you get enough momentum, just like a car can't stop a train, it'll come a time where nothing anyone says can stop you. Nothing anyone does can stop you. And you gotta believe this. But at the time of this, right now, guys, we're all dealing with something. We're all going through some things. But we gotta understand that it's a lesson in it. We also gotta understand that, we put ourselves in these positions. So in closing, guys, I just want to let you guys know that no one owes you shit. This world doesn't owe you shit. Your spouse doesn't owe you shit. Your co-workers, your boss, nobody, right? Nobody. Everything is on you. And the sooner you can commit and understand that everything is solely dependent on you, I promise you, that's when everything begins to open up. That's when you begin to have amazing people and amazing experiences, and so many amazing things begin to happen in your life. Yes, you're going to have ups and downs, hills and valleys. You're going to have that, guys. But I promise you, going through life with a different mindset and understanding everything is working according to plan, I promise you, life is so rewarding. So it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. You can literally shift your mindset today and understand that, I take full responsibility for where I'm at, where I'm going, what I've done, and what I'm going to do. And when you do that, I promise you, you're going to get this peace that no one can take from you. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, man. If this video serves you or this audio serves you, man, be sure to actually, like I said, share this thing out, leave a comment. And if you're catching this on YouTube, you already know, subscribe, all right? So I'll see you guys on the internet, man. It's your boy Jay Cobb. Be humble. Be consistent. Be you.